How do you go from being an outcast on your home planet to being an outcast on Earth? Well, today we're going to find out by looking at the New 52 origins of Supergirl. So our story starts out with us seeing that Kara is on the trials. These trials will basically decide the future of a Kryptonian's life, and these two kids snuck away from Kara's camp, so she had to jump in to save them from being eaten by essentially what's a dinosaur. She didn't exactly think this through. She was about to get herself killed, and that's when these drones come along, kill the dinosaur, and punish the kids and Kara by deducting some points from them. Later on, Kara's complaining to her mother about this punishment, and Kara's mother is like, look, what you did was a good thing, but what you have to understand is all actions have consequences, so even when you do something good in this world, you're gonna be punished for it in some way. However, this isn't good enough for Kara because she's very aware that she's part of the House of El, a very prestigious house on Krypton, where all the men go into science and all the women are very physically able. Kara feels like she doesn't really fit into either of these categories, which is kind of true. But she also feels like she doesn't fit in with the rest of Krypton, meaning she's an outsider. Eventually, her father and her uncle find out that Krypton is going to explode, and while her uncle decides that he's going to send his baby, Kal-El, to Earth, her father decides that he is going to try and help Krypton by tapping into powers that are laying dormant within Kryptonians. But this doesn't exactly work. After months and months of experimenting on animals and even his own daughter, he eventually decides that he's going to send Kara to Earth. So he sedates her, puts her in a pod, and she flies off to Earth. And she's not exactly sure how long she was in stasis, so by the time she arrived on Earth, she was a fully powered Kryptonian. This meant she could do anything apart from fit in, not even with her cousin. On Earth, Kara basically just wants to do good. She gets a grasp of English within a few months. Even though she says that this was really hard, she understands the language. And she helps everyone, no matter where they're from or who they are. But the thing with this is, it means sometimes she invades countries' territories, like North Korea, and this could start a war, and she doesn't pay attention to these consequences. Superman tells Kara that she has to understand that there are rules on Earth that she has to understand. And Kara doesn't want to understand these rules, because as far as she's considered, she's not from Earth, she's from Krypton, and she didn't like the rules in Krypton and didn't go by those, so she's not going to try and learn the rules on Earth. And when she does learn them, she might go by them if she decides to. Kara just has the attitude of, no one knows her and no one understands her, so why should she try to fit in? She's alone and she has embraced it. I really like the New 52 origin of Supergirl. I definitely feel like it fits into the modern day very well. I feel like there are a few things that I would change here and there personally, but as things stand, I think it's great. I think it's very relevant to things that are going on in this world at the moment, and I absolutely love stories that are basically a commentary on our society. So I couldn't be happier with this origin. It's super effective! Okay guys, that is it for today. So what do you think of the New 52 Supergirl origin? Please let me know in the comments down below. And also don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more history videos. And also don't forget to like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, support the show by checking out my Patreon if you want to see bigger and better and more history videos. And also don't forget to subscribe to my vlogging channel if you want to laugh every single day. My name is Faust, this has been Exploring Comics, and it is super effective.